A lot of people ask me, what is the best way to go about finding a defense lawyer for their federal criminal case? And what I tell people is the most important thing is find an attorney who concentrates their practice in federal criminal defense. There are a lot of state criminal defense attorneys out there, but not all of them are best qualified to handle a federal case. The federal system and the state system are very different. Federal system has different investigators, different judges, different attorneys, different prosecutors, different sets of rules, and an entirely different sentencing scheme. In fact, some of the charges that are most common in federal court, you will rarely, if ever, see in state court. Imagine, for example, that you're taking your car to get it fixed, and you have a German BMW. Would you take that car to somebody who works on Fords every day? Probably not. Think of your attorney the same way. Someone who's in federal court dealing with the kind of case that you have on a day-to-day basis might be better qualified than someone who rarely, if ever, goes into federal court. So, remember, when selecting a federal defense attorney, find someone who concentrates their practice in that field.